What's up, my dudes? It's Ossifer, and today we have the brand new Scarlet and Violet ETBs to take a look at today. And I know what you're thinking, hey Aussie, those ETBs look like they've already been opened. And let me tell you, yes, they have. I actually pre-recorded this video already, and turns out I had my mic muted the whole time, and I didn't want the video to go to waste. So here I am trying to do a voiceover on the video so we can still see what's inside these ETBs and what our hits were. But before we get started, if you guys wanted to get your hands on your own ETBs or blisters or single boosters, make sure to check out deckoutgaming.ca. There's a link down below, and you can use discount code OSSIE for 5% off your purchase. They have a lot more than just Pokemon. They have Digimon and One Piece as well, and in addition to that, they already have pre-orders available for the new Paldea Evolve set that's coming out in a couple months. So if you want to get your hands on those, check out deckoutgaming.ca and use discount code OSSIE for 5% off your order. Last thing before we jump into the voiceover is the comment question of the day. I had one that I asked before in the previous recording that had no audio, but since I messed up, I wanted to change my comment question and ask you guys, have you ever messed up? If you have, how bad was it? Let me know down in the description, in the comments below. I'm messing up all over the place. Let me know down in the comments below what you messed up on, because this was a big mistake on my end. It cost me a couple dollars, but at least we're having fun with it. So let's head over to the voiceover and see what we're working with. Here's a look at the Scarlet ETB. It comes with that little pamphlet that lets you know what kind of cards you can find in the set. The ETB itself is pretty plain. It's just Miraidon on the front and back, Scarlet and Violet listed at the top. And here's a look at the Miraidon Violet ETB. Same thing, it's just purple. We got Miraidon all across the board, Scarlet and Violet on the top. It also had that same pamphlet. That pamphlet won't differ at all from the Scarlet one. They have the exact same cards no matter which ETB you get. Now, each ETB does come with 9 boosters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 boosters in the Violet one as well. Now, we're gonna compare what we can find in both ETBs. So they come with a new poison and burn markers. They have a new minimalistic look to them. I love them. There's your typical dice. Here's where they differ. The dividers, you get the Koraidon and Miraidon dividers. They both come with the booster packs, the energy packs, energy bricks. And here's the cool thing, the promo. So there's your Koraidon promo, there's your Miraidon promo. They each have their own little aesthetic to it, and it looks so cool. And if you get the Pokemon Center version, they would have a Pokemon Center stamp in sort of the middle right side of the card. And the only way to get those is through buying the ETBs themselves. Earlier you just saw the code cards, and those are the sleeves. Those sleeves are actually looking pretty clean, but of course they're still not eligible for competitive play because they do fray really easily. And last but not least, you have the ETBs themselves for great storage. And let's get into the pack openings. Looks like we're opening the first pack for Scarlet. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. This is going at 2 times speed because it was just a pain to edit without any audio. So I'm really trying my best here. It's going at 2 times speed here. I'm going a little slow because this has a new card trick. Instead of 4 cards to the front, it is just 1 card to the front. It's only the energy, and then from there you'll have your hits. Here's your first look at the reverse holo. So the reverse holos are very different now. You can see that they have this really cool cobblestone pattern, and it matches the type of your Pokemon. So here you see a lightning cobblestone type. Sadly, we get back-to-back lightning reverse holos, so we don't get to see where it differs just yet. So every booster at the very least does contain 2 reverse holos you see here, and a guaranteed holo. This one we got the Miraidon. So here's the Miraidon holo. Those are guaranteed every pack unless you hit something higher. And the cool thing is that the border that you just saw, the borders are also have that same holo pattern. Now, jumping into the second pack here, I think we'll probably get to see a different kind of reverse pattern here, but every booster does have a guaranteed reverse, and then the second reverse slot you can hit your illustration rares or higher. So there's a look. We get the Psychic reverse on the right, where you can see the cobblestone Psychic pattern, and then the Pokeball pattern on the trainer cards. Then there's your holo Meowscarada, same thing, the holo goes around the entire border. So in that last card slot where you hit the holo, if you that's where you can hit your EXs, and I think your full art EXs. I still have to wrap my brain around sort of where the hit placements are. We are pretty brand new into this set. Now we get here the reverse into the reverse. Hey, and our first hit. Okay, I have to remember what we're doing here. I have a lot of. Anyways, let's see this hit first. It's gonna be the Spidops EX. That's our very first hit in the Scarlet and Violet era for our YouTube videos. Now, it's actually kind of hard to do this. When I was doing the original recording, I was rambling and rambling and rambling, talking like I always do in all my videos. And here you see me constantly misplacing my cards, putting them in the wrong spot. Things I would have edited out, but this time around it was too hard for me to edit out with no audio, so I just made it 2 times speed, and here I am struggling, trying to do a little voiceover. I did include my face here this time instead of my face previously in the recording because, dude, I was just doing so many dumb things. I couldn't bear watching myself. So here we are. Oh, our first art rare, or illustration rare they're called now, and it was the Klawf, Hairy Crab Boy Klawf, our first illustration rare. I did take a closer look at this illustration rare post video, and because I was seeing a lot of my other friends who were getting these illustration rares taking a close look at the cards, and you can see grid lines on the cards. I did take a look at my Klawf. It did have very faint grid lines as well. So if you guys are getting these hits, take a closer look and see if you have little straight vertical and horizontal lines on your card. It is a little sad that those are visible. I was really hoping the quality control in this new era would increase, but you know, maybe they'll get better. It's just the start. We got a long way to go in the Scarlet and Violet era. Now we have the Titan here, the reverse Torkoal, the reverse Chansey into our Houndstone holo. We're nearing the end of the Scarlet and Violet packs. So far, the hits haven't been too crazy. I've seen a lot of booster box video openings, and they have about a 30 to 35, maybe 40% hit rate. We'll see what our hit rate is by the end of this video. And okay, I'm guessing this is our last pack. So Scarlet and Violet does have the high hit rates like I just mentioned, which is really cool to see, especially coming off of Crown Zenith, which really blessed all of us with the hit rates. But now with a higher hit rate and sort of a normal set, a new era with Scarlet and Violet, it's really good to see. It's really good for the collector. It's really easy. Oh, a Great Tusk EX. Okay, we end off the Scarlet ETB with with a third hit. And then we're gonna wipe the board clean here and head over to the Violet. This is the first pack of Violet. I have a really bad memory, so I don't even remember what I was pulling just moments ago. But as I was saying, it's really good for the collector that this new era gives you 2 reverse holos, a guaranteed holo, and a pretty decent hit rate. Who knows? Maybe it's just first wave luck. Oh, a Gyarados EX first pack magic on the Violet ETB. I got a story on that Gyarados EX. We'll get in a second, but. So it makes things really easy to master set, you know, with the guaranteed reverses and holos and the higher hit rates. For the collector, if you're looking to master set, it's really exciting to do so. However, things like, oh, a Spidops EX, that's a dupe. Things like for people who are trying to resell, get value out of the cards, I imagine, you know, they're not as happy now that it's easier to get things. But, you know, you can't please everyone. Now, for that Gyarados EX, prior to this video, I've opened 15 packs of Scarlet and Violet. I did attend a pre-release tournament where I ended up getting 9 packs, and then I opened a booster bundle off camera, just to enjoy some packs for myself. So there were 6 boosters in there, 15 boosters in total. I walked away with 3 hits in my first 15 boosters, and all 3 of my hits were that Gyarados EX you see there. So now I have 4 Gyarados EXs, and look here, we got an Oinkologne EX. All right, we all love our Lechonk, so of course we love our Oinkologne. That's our first full art. So far we've gotten EXs, we got the Klawf illustration rare, so we've seen those. Now we've seen our first full art. Sadly, a little spoiler, we don't get anything. No, probably shouldn't say that. No spoiler. Anyways, one of One of my chase cards, I can't even edit this part out because this video is already edited. Anyways, one of my one of my chase cards is the Jacques illustration rare. It might be the secret illustration rare. The Jacques chase card. Sadly, I don't pull it here, but it's so nice. It's like it's kind of like a mirrored lo-fi YouTube girl kind of art, except he's a dude. And the cool thing about it is because the card is textured, but when you hold it up against the light, Jacques' glasses actually are not textured and they reflect differently when you hold it against the light. And it was just a really cool feature. So one, I like the art and I like that little touch they added into it. It makes the Jacques card, I don't know, just feel special. So I don't have much chases in the set other than maybe the Ralts, Corellia, Gardevoir storyline. Definitely the Jacques, as well as the Arcanine and Gyarados EX full arts. Here we go into the last pack of the Violet ETB. And let's see if we get some last pack magic here. I feel like we do. Okay, I kind of paused there, just like how I did now. We got the Fortress, the Capsakid, the Oinkologne again, and in the last spot we walk away with a final hit. Looks like the Violet ETB did better than the Scarlet ETB. In terms of quantity, we got the Baguette EX. So not bad. We had 18 packs and 7 hits. Did I count that right? 3 hits, 4 hits, 7 hits. Yeah. So, you know, typical hit rate. We're in that 30 to 40% hit rate zone. Here was a little recap. You saw the Koraidon. We had that Spidops, and I missed it. Those other 2 cards you saw. I mean, here's the Miraidon Violet ETB. As you just saw, we got that Baguette. We got that Oinkologne. We got that Spidops again, and our 4th Gyarados EX. So there you have it. There's the recap. The promos themselves actually look really nice. And one thing I didn't touch on too, because the 2 times video was going by too fast, is that it's our first time seeing silver borders. The silver borders were so nice, I forgot to touch up on it. If you made it this far into the video, thank you guys so much for being patient. I'm so sorry I messed it up. That being said, don't forget to click right here to watch one of our previous videos. I guarantee you it wasn't scuffed like this one, and I guarantee you this won't happen again. So don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and please comment down below. Talk to me, guys. Let me know too how you feel. Do you like the new silver borders? Do you miss the yellow borders already? How do you feel about the 2 reverses and guaranteed holos? Do you think that devalues the holos now it's so easy to get? Or do you love the new excitement of just getting something shiny every time, guaranteed? If you're new to the channel, we put out videos every Monday. Not scuffed like this, I promise you. We put out new videos every Monday. We cover English and Japanese products. So make sure to subscribe, hang out with us, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.